Good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Walter Hobson Show. I know this is kind of a little impromptu, but honestly, I got a day off of work, a full day off of work from both jobs, so I decided to bring y'all another episode. I gave y'all one day, so 2 in 1 week. That's looking real good. Thank y'all for all my new subscribers. Thank you to all the new followers, all the comments. I really appreciate it. I thank all the traffic that has been going to my website. For those who don't know what the website is, to all new viewers, the website is called reflectionofaman.com. That's reflection, the word of, the letter A, the word man at Yahoo. At .com. I'm sorry, y'all. I was getting the email confused. The email as well to the show and the website is reflectionofaman at yahoo.com. Okay, today I'm trying to gauge time to see if I can get everything I want to discuss condensed in about maybe 15 minutes. I appreciate those who like the half-an-hour segments, but I noticed since I'm new to this that when uploading your material on whether it's Venmo or YouTube or whatever your platform that whoever a blogger or podcaster is using to stream their content, we talking about YouTube. I'm going through YouTube, as y'all know. The longer your video is, the longer it takes to upload it onto your channel. And I had to learn that the hard way because the actual first video I tried to do, which was the test shoot, it was about 45 minutes, almost 50 minutes. And when it finally went through the process of importing it from the app that I was using to do all the editing and that type of stuff, logistical stuff, then finalizing it and then uploading it on the channel, it took like an hour or probably a little bit longer than that. So when it finally went through the processing motion, it's gonna tell my ass that the video was too long, so it never uploaded. So I re-recorded a shorter video. Like I think it's on it. The very first one is like 15 minutes or some shit, and I imported it from the app that I use to do the editing onto my iPad, and then from my iPad onto YouTube. And it took about a half an hour, but it uploaded. So today's episode, we're gonna go over a few various topics. A couple topics that I've talked about before, but it's relevant, and I believe it's gonna be relevant. One, you should already know, until January 20th, the inauguration, and beyond. And the coronavirus, until I got an update on that because I learned some information last night when I was watching CNN about potential distribution of the vaccine. Like, when we get to that bullet point, I'll discuss it. But the first thing I want to talk about is what happened yesterday. Like, President-elect Joe Biden pretty much set up the pre-basis, in my opinion, of his presidential cabinet in terms of key appointments. In terms of like the Secretary of State was chosen yesterday, the Director of Intelligence was chosen yesterday. He also created a dope ass position that I thought was really, really good. Like, this is actually, in my opinion, when he made this appointment, he created this particular appointment. And it proves the testament of what he said in his campaign before Election Day in terms of how he was going to be and how he will be the people's president. Because when this cabinet position was created, I could solely remember one candidate in this previous presidential election that really went hard on climate change and climate control, and that was Bernie Sanders. So I thought about it when he made this appointment yesterday afternoon, President-elect Biden. I was just sitting back thinking like, damn, I know Bernie Sanders, happy as hell. Because one, the person that was selected, they all know each other. They've all been in Congress together for a long time. So I was like, that's perfect. But when we get to that part, that's actually my second topic on this episode. Well, not the first. I'm sorry. I'm a little confused. My bad, y'all. But Secretary of State was chosen. The Secretary of Homeland Security was chosen yesterday as well. His chief of staff was chosen last week, and it's pretty dope because his chief of staff, Ron Klain, was actually his chief of staff when he was vice president with Joe Biden. So he knows all. That's pretty dope in my opinion because this man pretty much knows the complete inner workings of the West Wing and the White House. So that's dope. Also, what was really dope was, for the first time in history, a woman has been named the National Director of Intelligence. And her name is Avril Haines. And like I said, this is the first time in history that a woman has ever held that position. So that's pretty dope. And also, the National Security Advisor was chosen. I think he's Cuban. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Jake Sullivan. But this is where it really gets good. Like, I don't know why when I saw this appointment yesterday and when the woman actually stepped to the podium to speak after, President-elect Joe Biden announced this, to me, I call it the pre-part of his cabinet because he still hasn't chosen the Attorney General. And it's still about maybe 6 other cabinet positions that have not. The Secretary of DHS hasn't been chosen. Secretary of Hood or Education, they haven't been chosen. So he still got some appointments to go. But this is really gonna be dope. The new UN ambassador that he chose, a sister. Her name is Linda Thomas Greenfield, and I'm gonna be honest, her resume is very, very impressive. Like, the president-elect was up there, like her. Like I said, I didn't know who she was at first, but I'm glad I'm getting to know who she is. And like I said, and the fact that this is the first time I believe an African American has ever been, to my knowledge, don't get me wrong, the UN ambassador of the United States. So that's dope. That's really dope. Like, seriously, that's dope. I'm sorry, we're good. And okay, now we're gonna talk about that position that I said that President-elect Biden created for his cabinet. It's called the Special Presidential Envoy for Climate position. And he appointed John Kerry to that position. Like, for those who don't know who John Kerry is, John Kerry ran for president against George W. Bush. I want to say his second term, his re-election. Yep. And also, he's married to his former wife, God rest her soul, Teresa Heinz Kerry, is she's a daughter to the Heinz Ketchup family. Yes, John Kerry's his widow, Teresa Heinz Kerry, is basically, she's a daughter of the Heinz Ketchup dynasty, company. So that's dope. So we're getting there, y'all. We getting there. We building a coalition. I never doubted that his rollout of his cabinet was going to be impressive. And the thing about it is, I like how he went through everybody's resume. So if there's any question of, well, who the fuck is this he just picked to be the new Secretary of State and shit or whatever, I like how each individual I just said, he had them on that stage yesterday, and he was like, he let you know who they were and where their experience came from. And like I said, they got a team, they got a squad. So that's dope. So congratulations, President-elect Joe Biden and Madam President, Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. So let's move on to the coronavirus. Okay, this is big because apparently, I don't know, everybody by now should know that vaccine production is pretty much almost done. And I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I gotta get credit where it's due. I'm not gonna say, and don't nobody just come the fuck after me or try to drag me what I'm about to say, but it is pretty amazing that vaccine creation has come this far. Like, they literally are talking now with the new information I'm about to say, is that they were saying originally April the vaccine will be readily available to the public, but now they're saying that there's going to be some batches, allegedly, apparently this is what they're saying, is going to be some batches of the vaccine as late as late December. But I still believe that when it comes to the general public, it being available for us, that's probably going to go till about April. They're saying also that this upcoming May 2021, we should be living a normal life. I know y'all see me do the air quotes. Yes, that's what they say. So that's good news. If all this is true, what they say, that's very good news. Because I'm pretty sure if you ask anybody, everybody's ready to get back to normal fucking life. Okay? Okay. Let's talk about a little sports. This may be a little old, but it's kind of sad. But today I saw something on Instagram this morning that was very inspiring in terms of what I'm about to speak on this story. If y'all don't know, I think I spoke of this in my first episode where y'all know former New York Giants, now current Chicago Bears, I believe, Odell Beckham Jr. tore his ACL like about a month ago or so. And anybody that knows anything about sports, they know. And a lot of times with that type of injury of the ACL, it's pretty much like career suicide. Like a lot of athletes usually don't recover from a torn ACL. So it was very encouraging. Honestly, today I saw on his Instagram that he was he wasn't doing a spin class, but he was at the gym and he was on a bike. And the fact that you could see him riding the bike, y'all know when you pedaling, exactly. You got to bend them knees when you pedaling. ACL is in the knee. And he was going. He wasn't light, but he was going. What I saw was progress. What I saw was, okay, possibly next season he could suit back up. He could suit back up and be back on that field. Honestly, doctors, but who knows, it's God. But if you didn't see it, if you follow him on Instagram, go to his Instagram. It was in the story and it's a video uploaded. Like I said, my opinion, progress. I know y'all wondering, I hope y'all like my hoodie. Yes. I may tell folks in another video or I may post on my website where I got it from, but I kind of don't want to because I want people to kind of like try to find it. That's me. Like, it's dope. It's Mario. It's Mario on the back and everything. Hold on, y'all can see the back. I'm sorry, y'all. I like this hoodie. See? It's dope. So, and this is the last topic we're going to talk about, our video games. Like, I don't know what y'all particularly are playing. I know a lot of people are team Sony, team Microsoft. Me personally, if you didn't figure it out, I'm team Nintendo. So I own a Nintendo Switch. Call me corny, whatever, but I gravitate to the system that I grew up on. This is no disrespect. I repeat, this is no disrespect to those who love PlayStation. This is no disrespect to those who love Xbox. But everybody got their preference, correct? Correct. So my preference has always been Nintendo. I know, if we are to be honest, Nintendo is in the running. But the runoff, like an election, has always been, in my opinion, I'll say for the past at least decade, has been PlayStation versus Xbox. And then it's like double dutch, in my opinion. And y'all like, this nigga's crazy. It's like double dutch. It's like Xbox on one end doing the turn and PlayStation on the other end. And Nintendo got to try to jump in the middle and try to figure out, you know what I'm saying, where the fuck they fit in at. But Nintendo is classic. And Nintendo to me has staying power. Like, I love my Switch. I'm gonna tell you why. One of the main reasons that I love it, I love how they infused every Nintendo console into this one system. That's dope. And I know a lot of people's like, well, didn't they do that with Wii? Yes and no. Like, I know I just said I love Nintendo and I'm diehard, but I'm gonna be honest. I personally skipped over the Wii, meaning I didn't purchase the Wii. And I didn't purchase what's that thing called, the Wii U? I didn't purchase that either, so it means I skipped over them. Okay, my cameraman. I got a cameraman in here today, y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all who it is, but that's why when the video first started, I was sitting my ass down at my desk. Because I got my cameraman in today. And it's so funny because when I just said that I skipped over the Wii, but the Wii was dope. Because you got to understand, each console brought something to the brand. But I I didn't play the Wii. I played the Wii, didn't buy it. I don't know shit about the Wii U. And my cameraman gave the thumbs down. I guess it sucked. So, and you know what? I kind of got to agree with him because I've had a discussion with other people about, oh, what the hell's up with the Wii U? And I was like, you ain't missed shit. So, okay. But what I'm playing? Right now, I'm going to be honest, call me corny. I'm 38, as y'all know. So, I come from the era of RPG games and stuff like that. Like, my favorite game is Mega Man. It is. So I got all the Mega Mans on my Switch. I like Castlevania, like Ninja Gaiden. Of course, I got the Marios. Right now, me and one of my best friends, we have like little Mario Kart, the Mario Kart on the Wii. You know what I'm saying? We have little competitions and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's dope. That's my console. Like I said, one day, I was telling my friend, maybe one day I'll sit my ass down and try to get into, you know, the Xbox or the PlayStation. Because low key, one of them on sale for like $3.99 now. I think it's the PS4. Yeah, my cameraman just said it's the PS4. So, I don't know. And I ain't gonna lie, that little square and that X and that triangle shit, don't call me stupid, but that shit just reminds me of geometry and algebra geometry. And algebra and shit, and it's like, okay. Because I always remember when I played the PlayStation and Xbox before, but let's talking about the PlayStation. I'm always asking somebody I'm playing with, what I gotta do with the triangle, what I gotta do with the square, what the circle do. So I'm like, fuck it. You got A, B, C, or you got X, Y, whatever, or the Z button on Nintendo. There it is. Call it a day. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this quick episode. And I appreciate, like I said, this is a new platform. I'm still growing my platform. I appreciate everybody visiting the website. Y'all do. I hope y'all are aware that I still write a written blog, and I'm actually going to probably write another article in about 2 days, so you can check it out on my website under the blog page. Also, you know, I always link my articles to my Facebook and my Twitter. There is a Twitter, no, I'm sorry, not my Twitter. There is a Instagram. I have 2 Instagrams. I have my personal Instagram, Elliot_Morgendorfer, and I have an Instagram linked strictly for the Walter Hobson Show. Please go to Instagram, and you can do the Walter Hobson Show, the_Walter_Hobson_show, and boom. As soon as you put the _Walter, it's gonna come up. And then, like I said, my website is reflectionofaman.com. The merch is coming soon. I'm still trying to get with my printer. And please go to my YouTube channel, The Walter Hobson Show. Please subscribe. Please like. I really appreciate it. Like, y'all don't understand. I really do appreciate it. And if y'all want to leave me comments, you can leave comments. You can send all your comments to reflectionofaman@yahoo.com. I respond to that email every day for business, and that's my email. So reflectionofaman@yahoo.com. The website is reflectionofaman.com, and my YouTube channel is The Walter Hobson Show. Thank y'all very much for tuning in today. I appreciate it. Have a very good day. Peace.